takes two, and boy, do I have some hot stuff lined up for you tonight. Get well soon, sorry. Now, my first couple of the night, it's been announced that Hugo and Oti won't be dancing this weekend. Sadly, Hugo hurt his back in training after triggering a previous injury, so we're sending him and Oti all of our love. Yes, we are. And we hope to see them back on the dance floor next Saturday. So, fingers crossed. Get well soon, sorry. Now, my first couple of the night, yes, we are. And we hope to see them back on the dance floor next Saturday. So, fingers crossed. Get well soon, sorry. Now, my first couple of the night ditched their snowmobile and they received their highest score so far, and here's why Greg and Karen deserve to dance. Oh, Greg and Karen, everybody! I mean, are you kidding me? Bond on movie night on Strictly Come Dancing. You were Bond for one night only.
The best way to be Bond.
How did it go, though? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I had a great time. I really enjoyed it. I kept it all in.
Emma got a little sneak peek of the rehearsal footage back at home, but what did she make of it on the nights? Because she was there.
Yeah. Look, I think seeing your fella doing something like that is quite fun. I think she'll have more of a laugh this week, that's for sure.
Oh, no, but I bet she was really proud. Yeah. There is something about watching your husband be Bond and a matador, right?
Yeah.
But Craig, he's been giving us some very interesting reviews. He wanted you to have more rhythm. Then he wanted you to have internal rhythm. Now he wants you to invent rhythm. What does that even mean, Karen? Because I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. What does inventing rhythm mean?
I don't need this.
Just like there's a pulsating rhythm that comes naturally. Maybe that's he wants natural rhythm. I don't know. I mean, you know what? Like, I guess it just takes time to build something like that, especially when it comes to rhythm. But also, we were doing a paso.
Yeah.
You know, like there's that heartbeat that drives you when you're walking, and that seriousness, that force. But yeah, I'm sorry, Craig. Can you explain to us next time?
We're waiting.
We're getting very confused.
We're waiting, Craig. You got a double 007, might I add, because Shirley and Anton both gave you 7s. I mean, you must have been pleased with that.
Well, Anton, after saying I couldn't really walk, then was really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was great. It was great. But I mean, we were doing a paso as Bond.
Yes.
We had a little bit of
the
that
matador
in,
flamenco.
But, you know, when you're walking through, rather than doing the whole dragging of the toe and being all same, just play him as Bond.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I really enjoyed those Spanish lines that you added in there. I mean, Karen and I adore each other, and being Latinas, we appreciate those movements, and he smashed that.
And I even gave you a little bit of this as well.
He clapped for
A little bit of stamping.
He was like, thank you.
Thank you. But we're going to move on. New dance. You're sticking to the Latin because you're doing a samba, and you're doing it to something that's very dear to my heart. It's this tune. So I danced this back in 2014 with Jake Woods, and I don't know about you, Karen, but I was so tempted to actually do the Macarena.
It is very tempting.
Yeah, so how are you choreographing it? How are you making it slightly different from that?
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're cutting a section of it, but we are giving a little nod to it, because I guess you guys gave a little nod to it as well. So I did look at it. But yeah, it is, you know, and it's one of those dances and one of those songs that gets people moving. And it's like, oh, everybody's like, even the construction workers that were at rehearsal today, they were like moving their hips around.
On the scaffolding outside the window, they were giving
You can't help but do it. But you know what? It still has the, you know, all the fundamentals of basics.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals of basics.
Fundamentals hate that word. We don't talk about that word.
I love that word. It's my favorite new word. The fundamentals of samba, and plus, you know, a little bit of extra joyful hip action.
A little bit of something going on, rather naughty from me. But
Oh,
you'll
really?
Have to wait.
You'll have to wait.
Okay, well, I need to ask you, what did you think when you found out you were dancing to the Macarena?
I thought by Tuesday I'd want to rip my ears off.
It is a bit of an earworm, isn't it?
But I've got to say, this version is great.
Yeah.
And I'm really loving it. And because the dance is daft and wild and fun and we giggle, you need that music because it's daft music.
Now, in Movie Week, you were brilliant at bringing the characterization of Bond into your paso doble, which I know you will carry forward in all the routines that you do. But the judges did mention that there was a bit of a disconnect between the top half and your legs.
Yeah.
So are you both focusing a little bit more on the lower half? On the samba
I actually
this
had
week?
borrowed legs for the. Did you not know?
Whose legs did you borrow?
They were Boris Johnson's, I think.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay.
I have my legs firmly screwed in.
They're firmly screwed in.
for
Let's
this
see.
week.
Oh! Karen, I have to ask you though, because last year you got a 9.
What? I did?
Bang. You did.
She told me that already.
I know.
And she said she once got a 10
Oh!
on the samba.
Yes, I know she did. I was there for that in Blackpool.
Like the second
it was
thing she ever
epic.
said to me, hello, I'm Karen, I got to the final last year. I mean...
So no pressure, Greg, then no pressure. No pressure.
I mean, he's doing well. We'll see.
Yeah.
I love that. We'll leave it to the Saturday night.
Let's move on.
You guys are having a lot of fun and in rehearsals because we've got this photo of the two of you enjoying yourselves with some feather boas. I feel like this is Bond on a holiday.
Yeah, big time, big time.
Yeah.
I wanted a boa for this evening, but wasn't allowed one.
Well,
which
listen,
is such a shame.
We will make that happen for you next time. But just quickly, nourishment is important to both of you. Yes. You're both foodies. You are bringing her these delicious meals every day. I mean, I tune in just to hear you talk about the food because it makes me want to have it as well.
It's really important.
Yes,
it's
it
really
is.
important.
It is important.
Scallops and stretching.
And the seasoning, when you go, well, no, it's when you go drizzled with a bit of, and a little bit.
I just eat everything.
You found the way to Karen's heart. Well, listen, good luck to the two of you. I can't wait to watch you Macarena at the weekend. And I love you both so much. Mwah, Greg and Karen, everybody. Impressed the judges at the weekend, mostly with Rhys's ability to jump so high. Look at him, he's still going. Anyways, they landed second on the leaderboard and are hoping to reach all the way to the top this Saturday, as this week sees Rhys and Nancy take on the salsa. Rhys, are you okay up there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh gosh,
I'm on my way down.
could somebody get him a ladder, please? Get him a ladder. Raise the roof for Rhys and Nancy. I mean, you could have literally touched the roof. You were jumping so high in that dance. I mean, just tell me, did you enjoy that? Because I loved watching you do that performance.
I felt so free, honestly, to be out there and to do like street commercial, but also to one of my favorite superheroes. It was just like, be yourself. Be that version of yourself that, you know, is the nerdiest, is the most excitable, just go for it. I was living the dream. I
mean, I wouldn't say you were nerdy. You were the coolest guy on Saturday. And there was a lot in that routine, a lot of content, a lot of steps. Yeah. How did you find picking up the routine throughout the week?
Picking up the routine was, funny enough, the easy part. It was just maintaining. Breathe, charge up again, and go.
And this is coming from you, who is the most energetic celebrity we've got in the whole competition.
Oh, yeah, you broke me.
But listen, Nancy, I have to celebrate you for a second, because I know you are a beautiful Latin and ballroom dancer, but to see you smash the commercial hip-hop was just amazing. There was a lot of steps in there. Did you ever have a moment of panic that Rhys wasn't going to get to it, or were you always confident he'd get it done?
I get faith on him. I believe eventually he will get there.
Then he did.
He did. He smashed it. When I see he did the cha-cha, boom, boom, I was like, ooh, okay, good job.
What language is that? Can we get that translated? Rhys, I need to ask you, you were always talking about how you wanted to portray a superhero, and you finally did that Spider-Man on Strictly Come Dancing. Was it all a bit surreal for you to do it?
It was so surreal, because like I said, superheroes never really looked like me when I'd watch it. So to have the chance to do it, and also a superhero that already is a person of colour, made it feel more like I was allowed to do that. And that was really cool.
I think it's like, this is the fantastic thing about Strictly Come Dancing. Anything is possible,
that's
which is amazing.
I never saw it coming. It was such a blessing.
But you were absolutely brilliant. The best Spider-Man, I would say, I've ever seen, that's for sure. So, listen, there was a lot of firsts between the two of you, because Rhys, you got your first 10, thank you very much. Nancy, you got your first 10 ever, thank you very much. And it was the first 10 of the series until John, but the first one, so well done. I mean, you must have been over the moon with that score.
Absolutely.
We weren't expecting it. When Craig gave the 9, I thought, oh my gosh, I think we're going to get all 9s. This is amazing. And then Motzi was like, bang, 10. To the point where the poor teleprompter guy had to run out of shot because I ran forward. I just lost all inhibition. And because Nancy and I were holding each other, and I don't know how I didn't elbow you in the face when I ran away. It was, I wasn't expecting it.
I was so... Nancy, your first ever partner. I know when I first danced with Julian McDonald, my first ever partner, it was such a special year. But you've got Rhys. He is smashing it. He is coming in working hard. You must be so happy.
I'm absolutely happy, and this boy just give everything impossible. I could never ask him more, and he just give me like everything, and he can do.
This is fantastic.
She does ask for more, though. She does.
And sometimes I just like, I see there's a little bit space. I was like, Rhys, can you just push a little bit?
But you know what? She does it in a very nice Mary Poppins kind of way, doesn't she?
She does.
Exactly.
She does it in a way where it doesn't feel like she's being mean. It's like, I should give that more to you. I will.
Yeah. You will never let her down. I know that. So we're moving on. We're going into this week. You are doing my favorite style on Strictly, the salsa. To this tune. Thanks very much.
The salsa, because there's not too much technique in it. It's just that the hips are paramount. And so that's what, if you lose the hips, you lose the whole dance.
You lose it.
But it's a real party feel. It really allows you to kind of be cheeky and quirky, and that's what I like. So I'm trying to get into that mode.
Yeah, and Nancy, there's a lot to think about. You got to think about timing. I'm sure there's lifts, side-by-side choreography, the hips. But what do you think Rhys needs to tackle the most? What do you need to focus on?
I think on this choreography, we're mainly focused on the eyes contact.
Eye contact.
It's really important because we were telling...
we got to meet Reverend David at the weekend. It was so amazing to see them all there supporting you and screaming for you. Are they going to be dancing again this weekend at the church?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I don't know if they're doing it at the church. They might do. It might have started a new tradition now where they go there every time. I think the kids certainly loved the chance to like go out and run around and just draw, because they all made posters and everything. It was just such a special night. I didn't know they were doing that. My two sisters organised that themselves.
Did they?
Yeah, Zanya and Michaela did
How
that.
nice is that to know you've got so much love and support from everyone? It's just fantastic.
Totally. It really fills you up.
Yeah. I know what else fills something up. Nancy gets filled up in a very interesting way with her crisps, doesn't she? Because what is this, Nancy? Why do you not just use your hands, to eat the crisps? Can you explain?
You just don't want to get your hands dirty. And after you have to go rehearsal.
That's why you wash them.
But if you don't have water, this is the most convenient way to eat.
I see. So she's being sanitary. She's saving time. And she's filling her belly all in one package.
Nancy Shue can do it all. That's what she's proving.
Yes, she can. I know you will also do the salsa this weekend. I really, really can't wait to watch you. Honestly, I just love watching the two of you. It's Rhys and Nancy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Vicky Gill. I mean, there was a lot of skin on this weekend's show.
There was.
But I think a lot of us that have been a part of the show, and even people that watch the show throughout the years, there's so much that happens in the wardrobe department that we don't know about.
It's Amy's dress for this week.
Beautiful. She's doing a foxtrot?
Foxtrot.
Yeah, so this feels very foxtrot, right?
Yeah, nice to have a ballroom number in there, and something that feels like a traditional ballroom.
So like really like a little bit more serious, like the tango.
And give us light and shade on set, because if it's too dark or if it's too flat, then it's lost really. So we're going to think it'll help to give her character and help her step into the paso. We've got lots of flair in the skirt. We're probably going to add red to this. We just want to see the set.
So you might add some red into it.
Into the upper and maybe on the binding. And we just want to dictate, really, for them to dictate where we put the split.
Yeah. Vicky Gill, everyone.
Thank you.
We love you, Vicky. Now, my final guests of the night found themselves in a parallel universe on Saturday. Not just in the world of Avatar, unfortunately, but the bottom of the leaderboard too. Adam and Katya, everybody. Oh, guys, what a weekend. First of all, can we just talk about the AR in your routine? Round of applause for the special effects, because it looked amazing. But Adam, it looked amazing, but it didn't go so amazing. Not for you, but for the judges that weren't a big fan. How did you feel about the Roomba?
It's a sticky one, you know, because I felt it a little bit, and I was like, you know what, this is. I would give that at least a
Katya,
six.
But you know, Katya knows as well as I do. Roomba is a really tough dance for the celebrities to do. Do you think there was a little bit of a misunderstanding there? Because I think he did a pretty great job.
I thought so, and even watching this clip right now, I can point out so many good things that he executed extremely well. Like some celebrity might not be able to do at all. You know, the way he went into the fan position. How he used his body and the center, like he actually went through the core. Sorry,
She's over it.
She's not over it. Clearly, she's not over it.
Honestly, but that's the game, isn't it? If it's not good enough, it's not good enough. We're gonna do better.
Try again. Yes. Adam, you are used to being topless because of swimming, obviously, but you've never been topless and completely painted blue. How did you find that? Was it sticky? Was it dry? How did you feel?
I was literally rubbing the table, and before I knew it, the whole table was blue. I was like, make it stop, make it stop.
Oh my God.
I was just sweating blue and it took so long to get off.
Did it?
It was worth it.
But how long did it take to put on? Because, I mean, again, round of applause for the makeup team. That looked incredible. How long were you in makeup for that, actually?
8 hours?
I think they did it throughout the entire day. So I started mine at like 10 a.m. and until the live show, they just kept improving in.
I mean, because it wasn't just the face. It was the full back, arms, legs, like the whole lot.
Yeah.
It was just incredible.
And it was fun. It was a fun process to go through. Because
what a
when am I
memory.
ever going to be an avatar?
Yeah.
When? Never.
I've got a question. Do you have any blue left? Anywhere? Have you
me
managed
just
to get it
check.
off?
We did have it still on Monday up in our ears.
I saw on your social media, Katya, you said to have blue nails on from the thing.
Awful, yeah.
No, but honestly, I think you guys just looked incredible, and they again did a great job. But Shirley was talking about the breathing in the routine, and Adam, you were used to really focusing on your breathing from swimming, but this is a very different thing, isn't it?
Do you know what I struggle with dancing is that you will tell me to be light, and I'm like, what is light, firstly? I'm going around like on my trotters, just so heavy. And she's like, just be, and then she's like, breathe. And I am breathing, aren't I? But then it's through the ribs, and it's a different, everything in dance is just exaggerated, but like relaxed.
I think it's not breathing out for him, because his, default mode is to go, and he blows up, and the chest goes out, he attacks, where in dancing, I keep telling him to breathe out and soften up.
Yeah, because it's true. We talk a lot about that as dancers, to not engage the ribs so widely, but that's all you do, because you need all the oxygen to go into the lungs.
And with that, if that wasn't bad enough, my shoulders go like this. Like, you're right. Let's go for a dance, shall we?
But again, I thought you had some amazing lines and amazing moments in the Roomba.
Thank you very much.
But we need to just touch on the scores for a second here. I know you're at the bottom. However, you did get 1 point higher from the week before. So there is still, Katya doesn't care. Katya does not care. But surely, are you feeling a little bit deflated from being at the bottom?
I tell you what, it does. It hits your confidence. I'm used to that. I'm used to having well, I'm not really used to having bad competitions, but...
I was going to say, 3 medals in the bag, 4, 5,
let's say bad training sessions.
Yeah.
But you've got to be resilient. You've got to go, no, this is not good enough. What wasn't working, I've got to fight back.
Yes.
And I could easily go, oh, yeah, it's a dancer show, I'm not used to it. I'm just gonna get... That isn't me.
No.
That isn't Katya. I don't want to let her down. And for me, the fighting spirit is in there, but with that has got to come...
The dancing and the breathing.
The breathing. And to be honest, I know we might get onto this now, but the song this week is me. The dance this week is I'm
You're feeling it. And speaking of,
it.
you are doing the Argentine tango.
That's right.
To this song. In the first Roomba, then the first Argentine tango, both known to be very difficult dances, but it looks like you're enjoying the Argentine tango.
I'm loving it. I'm really, really enjoying the tango, Argentine tango. It's just... I think where we went wrong on the rumba, being very quickly, was that I did all the process. My feet need to be here, my arm needs to be there. That was fine. Then I added the feeling. But with the Argentine tango, I needed to add the feeling. And now we had the process, we had the routine.
We started immediately with every step we did on Monday. I asked him a question: why are you doing this? What does it mean? What message are you sending? What emotions attached to it? So
I'm telling myself that's the thing. That's good though, because I'm like, that's wrong for me now, because I've already obviously done another 12 hours. But I think I'm hoping it's going to bring back my confidence.
I think it will.
I'm already having fun, right? But it's disappointing when you put in 40, 50 hours a week.
And you're putting a lot of time into it, and it's going to be fantastic. This is Adam's dance.
Yeah.
We feel it. He's coming back fighting. Give it up for Adam and Katya, everybody.
Thank you.
I believe in you too. Thank you.